What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P. And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds.
Where dark mind speaks sober thought.
You know, that line just really stuck with us. Like,
Definitely our little slogan,
it,
tagline.
yes, it's crazy how some things just like stick. Because I know, like, in the past, we tried different segments. We be, moving things in and out. But that is one thing that has remained constant and true to the girls. Well, you look nice today. Yes, thank you. Got your little sparkles on, a little 1-2.
Yeah, I need to start doing a little shoe cam every week. Because I feel like I be having on,
You are a shoe girl.
I am, and I got a whole bunch of shoes. A little Alexander Wang.
Some light. I got a little Fashion Nova, a little 1-2. You know what I'm saying?
I am weak as fuck.
So what you been up to, girl?
What's wrong with the Fashion Nova? I got a few of them.
What you been up to this weekend?
I just been like working on stuff for Muse. I have some stuff coming up, and I just had like a little sale. The sale did really good, but yeah, I just really been working, and I was chilling most of the weekend. I went out to eat on Friday. It was really good. I went to this place called Rumi's Kitchen.
I haven't heard of it.
So it's actually one in Midtown, and then it's another one in Sandy Springs.
What kind of food is it?
It's like, I don't know if it's Mediterranean or Persian, but yeah.
It's one of them different type of spots.
But it's actually really good. And so I went there on, Friday, but I went to the one in Sandy Springs. But it's actually one that's like in Midtown, not that far from my house, yeah.
Yeah, me and Kiki and Tiffany, shout out to Kiki, we went to Amore.
Oh, yeah, me and Elise went there a few months ago.
Yeah.
And it was actually really, really good. The place where you like put the little hats on and stuff.
Yes, it was actually really good. I was really pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, that place is really, really good. I love the food. I feel like when you step in there, it's like you stepped back into like the 70s. Like it's very much giving like Saturday Night Fever, like Scarface vibes. It like it should have been in one of them movies.
Well, when we went, they have the Valentine's Day set up. So it's like all the streamers from the ceiling, and there's like heart balloons everywhere and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely like a cute girls' night, or it can even be like a date night vibe for sure. So crazy thing. I did a little shopping this weekend, and I went to the Chanel store, and one of the girls at the Chanel store is a poor girl.
For real?
Yes. I said, now we got the little connect.
Okay.
I'm gonna give her, next time you go, just let me know, girl, because I'm gonna shoot her, shoot you her info.
Yes, send me her info. So what did you get?
Girl, I got me, okay, so the thing is about me and Chanel, I am trying to get my classic pieces together. And when I got my first Chanel bag, I was actually really mad because, and I was just in the moment, I was just excited to get a bag, bitch. And I got the bag with the silver hardware. I got the classic flat with the silver hardware. But the type of stuff like I like gold jewelry. All my accessories are usually gold. I'm like, I can really never wear this bag. So now I wear my Chanel bag like casually. Like I wear it casually. So I was like, so I went back.
You like silver? You like gold hardware more than silver hardware?
I do. So I went back and I got the bigger one and I got it in black, but I got the gold hardware this time. And honestly, Chanel, y'all really wild with these prices. I mean, like, y'all need to relax a little bit. Y'all get a little extreme. But, I mean...
prices is crazy.
Yeah, of course, I didn't buy it. But that's beside the point. It was really extreme. But the sales lady was really nice. Her name was Farrah. And she helped me out. So next time, you go, just let her know what you want beforehand. And she'll probably pull it for you.
Yes,
so you can go in and out. It was so cute. She was
I'm going to have to hit Farrah up.
Yes.
I just was telling my little boo, that's what I want for Valentine's Day.
Yes, a nice little Chanel. Yeah, I got my, I had to get my little gifts early or whatever. So yeah, I walked in and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm coming to take care of you. I just want to let you know I listen to you and Drea every morning."
Oh my God.
I was like, "For real?" I said, "Now I got the plug."
Okay, now we got us a little Chanel plug.
We do. So yeah, I had a good weekend. Like I said, I did some shopping. But I really just been chilling. I feel like I have been back in therapy super hard. I think that was one of the things I said I was going to work on for the new year. And I think me and my therapist really made a breakthrough because I talk about this on Patreon a lot. I think everybody knows I kind of struggle with like depression and mental health things and things like that. So we really identified what it is for me. She was like, "I think it's the weather." Like, the weather really affects my mood.
I mean, seasonal depression is a thing for a lot of people.
Because I was like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I have been down bad, like, for the past, like, 6 weeks. Like, I've just not been in a good space. But I'm like, okay, like, this week I've been doing better, but it's like, the sun's out. You know, the sun has been out all week, and I'm like, okay, I'm starting to feel a little better. I'm starting to feel like myself again, because I go through these, like, little bouts. So I'm back. I feel like I'm back to being me again. So we good. We in this thing. All right. So Ty, the beautiful Ty.
Because, baby, this shit busting.
Because you over there sipping. I'm like, let me catch up.
Yeah, girl, well, I like all of your drinks, first of all. They all be good as fuck.
Ty is bomb.
But I don't know. Something is wrong with me. Like, I love spicy shit. And I found out recently that, like, when people that like spice, it's actually not, like, a flavor thing. It's, like, a pain thing. Yeah, I found that out. No, like, you like pain.
Ooh, that sounds a little freaky.
Like, because I guess, like, hotness isn't a flavor. Like, you more so like the feeling, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I found that out recently. So apparently all of us that like spicy stuff, we like pain.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I told you she was gonna like spicy and tahini. Didn't I say that before she came?
It's really good.
This is the jalapeno agave that I talked about before. So what you all are sipping on, we call the prickly pineapple. So it has a little taste of some pineapple juice in there. It's kind of like a margarita flavor, you know, so we have the tequila, we have some orange liqueur, some lime juice, some pineapple juice, and then a jalapeno agave. I even muddled a few more jalapenos in that thing just to give you an extra little kick. And then we top the rim with some tahini. So that's giving you some of that paprika salt flavor to it as well.
I am fucking with it. Okay?
This is really good.
And I'm getting a little tipsy already because y'all know.
I'm weak.
I am because I don't barely be drinking, y'all. I really do not barely drink no more. Well, this is like my first drink that I done had since Friday. And like...
I know that's right. Well, I'm not gonna lie, bitch. I've been getting fucked up this past week.
No,
I've been out of there.
This is my first drink I had since Friday. And even last week, like, we didn't record last week.
We did.
So I only had a drink on Friday last week.
You are an angel. That is good. That is good for you.
I just don't really be liking the feeling like that no more. Like, I don't like the feeling of getting drunk. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I like to have me a drink, maybe two. Like, I like to feel a little buzz, feel on my level, feeling myself. Yeah, but like getting drunk, I just think that ain't really for me no more. And plus the results I've been getting from the gym and not drinking.
Right.
I ain't going back.
Well, I'll say this. Let me not say I'm getting fucked up because I don't like that hangover. I had one hangover last week, y'all. It took me so long to shake back. I was like, nah, I'm really cool on this. I'm not 23-year-old Lex no more. Girl, I woke up, I had a bruise right here. Don't know where it came from. Child.
Girl, that's how it be too when you be getting drunk and you be having hangovers. You be waking up the next day, all type of shit be wrong. And you be like, how the hell this happened?
Yes.
It's just like, I don't like the feeling of having a hangover.
And then it's like
it's no reason why I should be drinking to the point that I have a hangover.
Right, and you're sick. And like you said, you wake up, ankles swollen, nails busted.
Face swollen.
Booty hole hurt. Oh, no? Okay. Maybe that's just me. Hey!
Yeah, my booty hole ain't never hurt.
I be having some wild nights.
Now, my booty hole ain't never hurt when I woke up.
I'm weak. Well,
because I feel like either something, I will remember something going out or something going in. So, and that's the only way I could see it hurting. Not from nothing coming out.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, speaking of stuff coming out your booty hole, I know we talked about this before, but I seen a tweet today. Shout out.
You know me, y'all just always be thinking about random stuff. Because I'm like, because if it hurt when it's coming out, you need to drink water. You need more fiber.
Oh, well, I was more so talking about sexual
I'm
things.
saying in general.
Oh, in general, yeah. I got another story later. I'm going to tell you about that, too. But anyways, I had a question.
You had a log coming out there?
No, I didn't. But I'll go ahead and tell you real quick. Y'all know I've been on my healthy shit. I've been eating good, eating healthy. And I had a slip up the other day. I wanted some fucking Taco Bell, bitch, okay? So I was drunk. I ordered some Taco Bell. When I tell y'all, I'm not kidding. Immediately, I finished my taco. I had ordered 2 tacos. That's it. Immediately when I finished that taco, my stomach was making the most horrendous noise. It was yelling. It scared me. I said, who in here? Who in here? Who in my room?
It's what you deserve.
It is what I deserve.
You shouldn't have ate that.
I know. I was just like tipsy and I was hungry and Y'all, when I tell y'all, my toilet is the hardest working thing in show business. Cause baby, it sent me to the moon. I was literally on the toilet praying.
Believe it.
I was praying. I said, is this how it ends? Like, Poor Minds is done. How am I gonna like greet my mother and tell her this is what happened? It was a wild night.
Yeah, I don't know. When is the last time I ate Taco Bell? The last time I ate Taco Bell, it had to have probably been with you, because you're the only person I know that be eating it. No, for real. And so it had to have been with you.
It probably definitely
And it was
wasn't
probably
me.
on like a drunk night, but this probably was like at least over a year or two ago.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Now, the worst thing that I can honestly say that I have ate recently was like me and my best friend Lynn, we got so drunk like last year. I don't know, probably like at the end of the year. And we had ordered from Checkers.
Okay. I like a little Checkers, a little one,
we
too.
had ordered some food from Checkers, but it was like mad shit.
That's how it be, though. When
It
you're
was like
drunk,
the chicken bites, the fries, like it was a
gotta go
burger,
in.
a whole bunch of shit.
You gotta go in. But yeah, for me, I just realized I never thought I would have the body that doesn't react to fast food anymore, especially Taco Bell, because it's fine cuisine to me.
But you getting older. I think, your body changes as you get older or whatever. Like me, I love cheese, but and I love dairy, but I just feel like as I'm getting older, like dairy just don't be fucking with me like that.
Well, also, I have been doing kind of like my pescatarian thing. And like, of course, like, I have a little bit like, when I go out to eat with Kiki, like we do like the little girls' night once a week. We go to dinner. And we went to this place called Americano too, and it was really good. But anyway, so it's like I'll have a cheat day when I go out to eat, but that's like good food. Every day, I eat the same thing every day. I have avocado toast with a nice little egg on there. Like, then I'll have a salad for lunch. And then like for dinner, I usually cook something really light, a piece of salmon.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't even crave nasty food like fast food anymore. So for me, I was just like, I was in the moment. I didn't feel like cooking. And girl, when I tell you, it did not agree with me. It got real ugly. It got real ugly in there. I was actually shocked. I was like, okay, I'm never doing this to myself again. But anyways, that's beside the point, what I wanted to talk about. I have to ask you this real quick before we get in these topics, because I saw this tweet this morning. Shout out to Tosh No Chill. Shout out to Tasha. Y'all know I don't do Twitter topics. We don't do Twitter topics, but it just intrigued me because we have talked about this before. And she was like, the tweet basically said, I think it's so crazy that y'all will share fluids with a man, but you're embarrassed to basically shit in front of him, or like shit whenever he's in the vicinity. And then somebody responded, they were like, that's because they're losers and they're dating fucking losers. And everybody was like, yeah, because it's not that serious. Y'all are weird. And I'm like, damn. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm that girl, I don't shit in front of my man. Now, let me say this, I don't hold it. I have a 2-bedroom apartment. Like, if I have a nigga over, I just go into the extra bedroom and I do what I gotta do, and then, whatever. Or if I'm on vacation, I'll just politely act like I got a phone call and go to the lobby and handle my business. I don't care if I've been with a man for 10 years. I barely do that in front of my friends, though. It's not just a man thing. I barely like doing that in front of my friends. I think it's just a thing with me, and I have a thing with smells and all that stuff. But it was just, I was just amazed at how many women just was like, going in about it. Like thinking that people are like, you are so weird. Y'all are so, I'm like, I just can't do it.
I don't shit in front of niggas neither. No.
I just
In
don't.
what world? I feel like once you live with somebody, like, you know what I mean? Once you and a man live together, then that's different. Because obviously, I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go. But, if we don't live together, why am I shitting in front of you?
Right.
Even if we go on vacation, like if we staying at a hotel or we staying at a villa or wherever, it's multiple bathrooms.
It's multiple bathrooms.
So I can go somewhere else and defecate. Like, I don't need to do that in the same vicinity or the same room with my man. And even in a house, that's why it's like, yes, because when I live with a nigga, we gonna live in a big ass house.
Right.
I'm gonna on one end of the house, and you gonna be on the other end of the house, and that's how we gonna do that. It's maybe, and people be liking to say, that's real love.
That's
when
not
you
real
can
love to
shit
me.
in front of somebody.
I
I
don't
don't think that. I feel like the only time you should be shitting in front of your niggas if y'all live in a one bathroom place.
Like, yeah, that's different. That's
no,
different.
one bathroom. Because I mean, you could live in a 2-bedroom with one bathroom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But if it's only one bathroom in the house, then that makes sense. Because
Right.
if you gotta go, you gotta go.
Right.
Whether somebody brushing their teeth or not.
Right.
But under no circumstance, if it's multiple bathrooms in the house, why am I shitting in the bathroom with my nigga in here?
Right.
Like,
Or not, or even if he's in the next room.
I used to fuck with this nigga that used to do that. Oh my God. I hated it there.
Horrible.
It was. I used to be brushing my teeth and shit and taking a shower. This nigga used to be shitting.
Oh my God. I can't
And then be asking me to bring him a pillow.
to put under his feet.
No, you ain't never like held a pillow when your stomach be hurting when you be on the toilet. Maybe my mama used to do that when I was a kid.
I know that people
like she used to bring me a pillow.
They put stuff under your feet because they say if you lift your feet, it makes it slide out easier.
Nah, he just used to be holding me because I guess his stomach would be hurting, or he would ask me to bring him water and stuff.
Girl.
And I'd be
how
like,
long you on there to need all that? He want a movie?
he needed more
snack?
He needed more fiber.
The facts.
He was struggling.
Oh my goodness.
Because he used to be grunting too.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Dre Nicole.
One thing about life that we know, it is always changing and evolving.
Yes.
I feel like the thing about, especially being in your 30s for us, you have to adjust. And I think sometimes we believe that we can adjust on our own, but therapy has helped me so much go through this changing process in my life.
Yeah, and I just feel like being in your 30s is just really a pivotal point in your life. Mm-hmm. And it's important to like really get to know yourself and be able to talk to somebody about everything that you're going through, because your 30s are completely different from your 20s.
Right.
And so I actually just changed therapists recently on BetterHelp. I will admit I stopped going to therapy for a while, but I just started back and I actually just changed therapists, and I love my new therapist. And that's something that I really love about BetterHelp, is because they make it super easy for you to change therapists whenever you need to.
Right. And even
it's just at the click of a button.
Right. And even if you're in your 20s and you're thinking about therapy because you're going through something in your life, y'all, just try it. This is your sign. If you've kind of been back and forth about therapy, this is your sign to go. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to www.betterhelp.com/poorminds and get 10% off of your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/poorminds. Get you some therapy, child.
Yes.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Dre Nicole.
Listen up. If you have an e-commerce business or you're thinking about starting it, we have something that is going to help you grow your business immensely.
Yes, we love ShipStation. Me personally, especially because y'all know I have Muse Beauty, and it literally helps me cut down my shipping time so much, and it automates everything for me to where I don't have to do anything for myself. Like all I had to do was make a login, and ShipStation does everything for me.
Yeah, so whether you're selling on Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, all of those platforms, it handles everything for you. I'm telling y'all, 98% of people who sign up for ShipStation stay customers for life.
Yes, and you can get 84% off of USPS and UPS rates.
No, I love a discount now.
Me too.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to ShipStation.com and use code PoorMinds. Y'all, you're gonna get 2 months for free. And if you're a business owner, you know how much money that can save you. So go to ShipStation.com, use code PoorMinds, and you're gonna get 2 months for free to help your business grow.
Yes, keep growing your business all year long with ShipStation.com. Use code PoorMinds, period.
But I had a recent situation.
He did used to
Andrea.
He did used to be grunting. I used to be like, "You okay?"
I had a situation. I don't know if I told this on the show already, but I had went like me and this man were not fucking. We were just hanging out. I was trying to see if I liked him, and he went to the bathroom. Mind you, this man had a 3-story home. He has a bathroom on the first floor, a bathroom on the second floor, and 2 bathrooms on the third floor. And he decided while we came back to the crib, I'm making the drinks, he decided to take his ass in the half bathroom on the second floor that we were on and take a shit. And not only did he take a shit, he immediately came out. So the doo-doo trail followed him. The doo-doo trail followed him. So when he came back around and hit me like a ton of bricks, I said, ooh.
I just think niggas don't look at shit in the same way that we look at shit. No, I really don't. I think niggas don't look at shit in the same way that women look at shit. Like, and then he probably felt like too, like, bitch, you at my house. This is my house.
Go upstairs.
He probably wanted to be like, go home.
He's the one who asked me to come over there. Because, baby, I would have gladly
What if he was trying to get you to leave when he did that for real? What if he did that because he was like,
I really want, and
I'm ready for her to go. Let me shit real quick and open the door.
Well, baby, he sent me packing then. I ain't gonna lie to you. He sent me fucking packing. But it was like, I didn't even want to go over there.
Because I have this theory. I really feel like people be doing shit. So it's like people be scared to tell you like how they really feel. So they just be doing shit to like force you out.
I'm fucking with, well, I don't think that was the case. Because that definitely was the case with this nigga. But it was just kind of like, It was really, and honestly, I didn't like him before that. But after that, it was really kind of like, I'm done. And it's like,
why you ain't like him and you was at his house?
No, well, I was trying to give him a chance. He wasn't necessarily my type, but I was trying to like, I be trying to like date outside the box and, try something different. And then up to that point, he didn't do anything to me. I was just like, I don't know if this is the man for me, but I was trying to give him a fair shot. Like getting older and dating, I try to give people a fair shot. I was trying to give him a fair shot.
But you didn't like him?
I didn't think I did. I was like, maybe he'll grow on me. I thought that maybe he could grow on me and it could grow. But honestly...
Is that where we at with it now?
Honestly...
As we getting older? Like, no. I be feeling like that's like a form of settling.
No, it's not necessarily settling, but I've had situations before where like I met a guy and I didn't like him off the bat. And then, like, I got to know him, and I was like, damn, that's crazy, because I really fuck with you, So I was like, maybe it'll get there. Because some guys, I meet you, and the first night, we tonguing each other down, we in love, and you my man. But I'm like, maybe I need to slow things down and just really get to know people. So in that situation, I was just trying to take it slow and let him grow on me. And, yeah, it backfired, because he was trying to get to know me too soon.
I bet.
And then, after that, he had the nerve to try to kiss me, and we gonna move on.
His breath was funky?
Why you still smell like Hennessy? Like, it was just not giving. But yeah, I was just making sure we were on the same page with that, because I was like, I don't, do that
like
for
no Hennessy breath.
No, I'm talking about like the going to the bathroom in front of your nigga. Like, I just don't like that. And
the breath should have been the issue too.
Oh no, the breath was the issue. I never saw him after that.
Yes, What Trina said on that song smelled like Boonk and Hennessy. What the fuck is Boonk?
I don't know.
Do anybody in the room know what that is?
Cocaine.
For real? It's called Boonk?
Yeah.
Miami people call it that?
What it smell like?
Boonk. It don't sound like it. Anything. Boonk don't sound like it smell good.
I feel like that's what you say like when a nigga dick stank or something. Like, girl, that nigga dick smell like boonk.
I feel like niggas' dicks be smelling like Boonk after they work out.
Ooh, wee, not the little salted dick.
Coochie be smelling a little boonky too.
But coochie boonk smells low-key kind of good.
Boonk don't never smell good.
No, I'm not gonna lie, like, you ever fuck with a nigga like, and he like, y'all been out at the club and you want to take a shower real quick, but he like, nah, like he want it. He want it.
He want that boonk.
He want them boonk. He want that boonk. Coochie boonk is different from
Coochie boonk. All that shit is bunkers. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't want nothing around me smelling boonky.
But when I say boonk, I mean just your pheromones, bitch. You don't have...
When I think of pheromones, I don't know. Something about that word is just sexy to me. Okay. Like, I think of, like, something that smells delectable.
Yes.
Boonk don't sound delectable.
Well, when I say coochie boonk, I mean your pheromones. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Buy it.
I don't like that.
Because, honestly, niggas...
That's his new nickname, Boonk.
Boonk. Ooh, woo. No, he don't even need a nickname, because, baby, when I tell you I'm not talking about this man no more, you will never see me again.
Mr. Boonk.
Oh, Boonk Daddy. Hell no. And then before...
I'm glad Javier told. I always wondered what that meant, Boonk. But it was just always a funny word to me.
You know what? Before we get into these topics again, I was late today because I missed my turn, because I was jamming Boosie so fucking hard. And I know Boosie
Why did you miss your turn?
Because I was like, God damn, this nigga spitting. Niggas really used to be rapping about like real shit. And I know Boosie is problematic, But he said something in this song, and it was so simple, but it was so real. Mind you, the year is 2005, 2006. And Boosie said, you better keep your girl inside, because girls fucking nigga drive 745. And I'm like, hell yeah, we was. Hell yeah, Boosie. We fucking was.
Boosie used to be
I mean, the shit that he was saying, he was just like, he was just always on some real shit. Shout out to Boosie. You made me miss my exit today.
I fuck with Boosie.
But I was like really riding to that shit. Like, yeah. So that's all I had to say.
I love Lil Boosie voice.
He has a very distinct voice.
I do. I feel like that's what, like, don't get me wrong, he be saying some real shit, but I think his voice is what make the music so great. No, it's not funny. It just make it great.
Yeah.
Like, his voice is what makes the music so great. Yeah.
Yeah. He said they be on a nigga. Yeah, they want a nigga. They gonna take Lil Boosie home and knack a donkey with him. Because he already know. We finna go stupid. A poet.
Range Rover, all white like a toe tip. Got a pretty smile, smell real good. Only time she need a man is
for that good jug.
They buy the boy too. They superstars too.
Man.
You supposed to say the next part.
All I'm saying is this. I'm sorry.
You supposed to say the next part. You don't know it.
No, wait. I swear to God. I do. I am just in the moment right now, and I'm a little tipsy. So we got to get through.
You tipsy already?
I am. But like I said, all I had was the avocado.
Maybe I'm a little tipsy. I haven't ate at all today, so
exactly.
I'm about to be lit.
Okay, well, let's get to these topics, bitch. We ain't even started. Okay.
I'm not eating. I've gotten in the 150s, and I'm just not gonna eat because I'm about to tip the scale. Let me tell y'all what happened. I got on the scale this morning, and I was 159.8. Oh! So I said, whatever I eat today, it's going to determine how much I weigh tomorrow.
I haven't seen 159.8 on the scale since I was born.
Until I get to
159.8 is amazing. I will never see that.
Well, bitch, I haven't seen 150 anything on the scale since 2021. So I'm very, very proud of my progress. Thank you.
One thing I do love about your body is like, I know you like, when you get thicker, you be like, okay, I'm too big, but you carry your weight well. Because a lot of girls, your height, like when you gain weight, you gain it well. It goes into the right spots.
Yeah, but I feel like that's only because I've had lipo. You know? Like, I feel like when you get lipo, and then I've had lipo twice. So I feel like when you get lipo, your weight distributes differently.
Yeah,
because it's harder for and I used to think that was some bullshit when they would say that. But no, I feel like if you go get your lipo from the right person, it's hard for the fat to grow back in the areas that you had lipo.
It really is.
You know what I mean? So I feel like that's why my weight distribute the way that it do.
Yeah.
It normally just don't really go to my waist. Like my waist.
But it never really did go to your waist before, though. You never really had much of a waist. Genetically speaking.
I mean, yes, that's true. That's true. But I just feel like prior to me getting lipo, I do feel like it just don't go there. Like and that's why I think people can't really tell a difference in like when my weight be fluctuating for real, because I just feel like my waist is still small.
Do your titties grow?
Yes.
Okay.
To me, they do, at least.
Yeah.
I be noticing a difference. But yeah. And I noticed a difference in my body, too. I guess, obviously, you see yourself naked every day. And I feel like when I be, like last year when I was like in the 170s, which is insane to me because I've literally lost like 15 pounds since last year. My booty and my legs be so big.
It's juicy, ain't it?
It's giving a thick horse.
When I tell you
stallion.
My booty.
Don't start. When I was 170, I was a stallion.
Yeah, you sure were.
I was.
I know. What are you now?
A pony.
Being.
But I'm cool. Okay. But I'm cool with being a pony because, I want to be a pony right now.
Yes, you want to be a pony.
But I was a stallion.
All right.
And that's word to Meg. Thank you, Ty.
Speaking of Meg, we miss you. Come back, please. Okay. Amen. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. My booty is so juicy right now. It is so juicy. Like, I recently, because y'all know I was 210, then I got down to 180. I accidentally got back up to 190, but I'm back at 180 again, and my booty is just so juicy. I think it's because my waist, I don't have no waist, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. God damn. Sheesh. That was the equivalent to somebody like finishing
Y'all,
a chicken
I
wing.
only be drinking one day out the week for real. Maybe two. Maybe two. It depends on if I got something to do.
Y'all make sure y'all book Ty, because she gonna have
But
a
I
party
only be
then.
drinking one day out the week, so I be trying to have me a motherfucking ball.
And do. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl, Dre and Nicole.
And if you are a fan of Poor Minds, you are going to love this announcement that we have to make.
Period, because baby.
This is Keke Palmer.
Hello.
Our favorite Virgo, Keke Palmer, has a new podcast dropping called Baby, This is Keke Palmer. So if you want to know where your favorite child star actors have been, you want to know where Tom from MySpace has been, and you just want to get some tea and some good chit chat, this is going to be the podcast for you.
Yes, no topics are off limits. So all you have to do is go to Amazon Music, and it's ad-free, and you can listen to Baby.
This
It's
is
Keke Palmer.
Come and sit on the couch with us, Keke. Are we going to join you on Baby, This is Keke Palmer?
Keke, so you love me. Period.
Follow Baby, This is Keke Palmer wherever you get your podcasts. Hey, Prime members, you can listen early and ad-free on Amazon Music. Download the Amazon Music app today. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl, Dre and Nicole.
And I'm about to put y'all on to an app that I absolutely love. At night, I have been having trouble sleeping, and I like to wind down. So sometimes I want to hear a little story. So whether you're trying to get in the mood, like a little sexy time, or you just want to like hear something to kind of just make you relax, dipsystories.com is the app for you.
Yes, that's why I love Dipsy, because you know, sometimes you just be a little sleepy and sometimes you be a little horny.
Mood.
So, you know, they have a lot of different people on there that tell their stories, like Serranis J. Jackson, ER Fight Master, and Luke Cook.
Yes, and Dipsy Stories also has straight and queer listeners. 56% of the stories are told by people of color, which I absolutely love, because I ain't nothing like a strong black man voice now.
Right.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to dipsystories.com/poorminds. That's DIPSEA stories.com/poorminds. And you're gonna get 30 days of free access to the entire app. Let me tell y'all something. No matter what you have going on, if you're trying to just relax, they have wellness stories, sexy time stories, whatever you need just to chill and meditate, you're going to absolutely love this app. I swear by it.
I love it too. Get it spicy, poo.
Okay. Let's get to these topics.
Okay.
Then. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is, what is your motivation to have children? So there's this discourse going on right now, and y'all know I be on TikTok, I be scrolling, I don't post as much as I should, whatever. But it's basically like women with children versus women without children. Because women without children, they celebrate not having children. And you can celebrate not having children without offending people with children. So I've noticed a lot of women without children, they'll say things like, oh, it couldn't be, you gotta wake up at 6, make breakfast, do this, do that. Couldn't be me. I'm having a ball, I'm outside. Okay, that's fine, but there's a way to celebrate your childless life without bringing women in it who don't have children. And then I noticed that the women with children, they're like, well, I have somebody to love, and this is a small version of me, and I get to give something to the world, and whatever their reason is for having children. I'm just like, and you don't, they be saying, oh, you don't have a point, you don't have a purpose in life until you really have a child and you realize what's important. And I'm like, is that true though? So I want to talk about, what is your motivation to have children or to not have children? Because I'm on the fence with it. Obviously, everybody knows that. I don't know if I want children. I don't know yet. But you want children. Mm-hmm. How many you want?
I'm getting older, so I just feel like I just really want 2.
2? Okay.
Like 2 is my max.
Okay.
Like I'm really cool with that, because I feel like, honestly, I haven't dated a guy in a while who don't already have a kid or kids. So I just, 2 is cool for me. I feel like that's all that's coming out this coochie.
Okay. So you want 2 children. What motivates you to have children? Like, when you think about being a mother, what makes you want to be a mother?
I've always wanted to be a mom. I don't know. I feel like I have motherly instincts. Like, I feel like I'm very nurturing and stuff like that. And then on top of that, legacy.
Okay.
legacy. Like, I
what
feel
do you
like
mean by that?
children are your legacy.
So,
like, when I'm gone, my children are still gonna be here.
Right.
When my children are gone, if their children, it's a legacy. It's
no,
building a
I hear
legacy.
you, but what does that mean to you? Because that's kind of a lot of pressure.
What do you mean?
Because, like,
but I feel like that's why it's important to choose the person that you have children with and be smart about who you choosing to have kids with. Personally, for me, this is why I don't have children yet. Mm-hmm. Somebody actually left a comment, ironically, that we're talking about this right now. Somebody left a comment on one of our recent videos, and they was just saying, like, me and you need to have kids. Mm. They was like, I don't know why y'all waiting. Y'all need to have kids. Y'all are both beautiful. Y'all will have beautiful kids, and y'all just getting older. And I think that y'all are trying to find the right man, but it's not about finding the right man. It's about children are a legacy. Y'all are doing well in life, and y'all are successful. And when y'all get older, y'all just gonna have all of this money and no legacy. But see, that's the thing to me. Having a child is a legacy. That's why it's equally as important who you have children with. If I wanted to just bust out a baby, I could have did that a long ass time ago. Because it's not been no nigga that I have dated that didn't want me to have a kid for them. Mm-hmm. I have chose not to have children because it just wasn't the right situation. Like, I wanted to be a partnership. Mm-hmm. Like, even if we don't end up being together, and I feel like I used to be like, I was cool with like, if things don't work out, I'm cool with raising my kids on my own.
As long as y'all can co-parent.
Because I want children. Right. That's something that I want. Okay. So whether it works out or not with the man, that's not going to change my mind about what I want to do and what I want for my life. However, though, I do want to have kids with a man where I feel like no matter what, even if we don't work out, we can still partner and co-parent together, and it's a healthy relationship. Whether you get a new girlfriend or a new wife and I get a new man or a new husband, whatever, we can still healthily co-parent and be amicable for our children. Right. And that's why it's important who you have kids with. People be having kids with people, they break up.
And they hate each other.
And it's a terrible situation for the children to be in. You know what I mean? But like, you were asking me, what's my reason? What's my motivation? I feel like, for sure, legacy. Like, I want to leave something.
Right. Okay, so
outside of what I'm doing in my career.
Right. So I agree with you a little bit, but then I don't. The reason I say that is because I actually see this happen a lot. I feel like a lot of times people put pressure on their children. So, and I say that, and I'm not saying you're saying that. I feel like a lot of times people have children and they expect them to be so much. They feel like, I'm this person, your dad is this person, so you're supposed to continue the legacy and continue to do this. Wait, let me finish though. Because what if your child is born and they don't want to necessarily do that? What if they just want to be like, a regular person in a small town and they don't want to live like you live? So to say, oh, my legacy, that's a lot of pressure to put on a child. I feel like when you have a child, you're supposed, and this is my opinion, a child should just be because this is something made out of love. This is to extend my family. But your legacy, it doesn't matter if you have a child and what this person does and what, your legacy is gonna always be different from your child. Like, look at how successful Paris Hilton still is. And she's gonna continue her own legacy, but the legacy of her grandfather that started the hotels, that's not her legacy. Like, Oprah Winfrey doesn't have children, but her legacy will be talked about for years and years and years and years and years from now. So I guess that's why when people say like a legacy of having a child, I'll be like, you can't put that pressure on your kid. Like, they don't even know left and right.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's about how you look at legacy, because to me, family is a legacy as it is. Like, if my child is a part of my legacy regardless, it doesn't matter what they do.
Right.
So to me, that has nothing to do with that. Well, me personally, like, I know what I'm doing with my life and who I am. I want my child to do whatever they want to do with their life. They don't have to follow in my path. They don't have to be in the, I guess technically we kind of in the entertainment industry or whatever.
This is entertaining.
So it's like, my kid doesn't have to be a part of this world. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do. That's why I feel like I work hard too. Like, that's why I'm building what I'm building, because I want my children to have the luxury of being able to do whatever the fuck they want to do with their life. If they don't want to go to college, they don't got to go to college. I mean, you need to figure figure out what you gonna do.
Right.
But if you don't want to go to college, you don't have to. If you don't want to be in this world or you don't want to be a part of whatever family business, you don't have to do that.
Okay, that makes sense.
To me, that's not what I mean when I say leaving a legacy. To me, a legacy is family. Like, you a part of a legacy. Like, before you had a mom, you had a grandma, you had a great-grandma. When you don't have children, that stops.
I guess I feel...
And I feel like, shit, I'm too great to not leave a little me.
Not to leave a little Drea behind.
To leave a couple, you know.
But you know what? I guess
two
because
of them.
like, for example, I guess because I feel like, you know, let's use the Kardashians as an example. Because people always look at Rob like a quote-unquote failure because he's not doing what the other siblings are doing, but maybe he is doing what he wants to do.
But who look at him as a failure? Do society look at him as a failure? Do his? Because I'm sure Chris love him either way.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
and I feel like that's how most. Yeah, I feel like that's how most people feel about their children. Like, yeah, if you have a certain business and your business is successful, of course, a lot of people be wanting their children to join the business. Right. But I feel like when you a parent, I can't really speak on it yet because I don't have kids. But I know even with my parents love me regardless of what I chose to do. Right. Like, I might not have taken the path that they wanted me to take in life. There's plenty of shit my mama wanted me to do that I was like, actually... fuck that. Not doing that. Right, of course I didn't say fuck that to her, but it's like not doing that. And my mama still loved me the same. And I feel like that's the same way I'm gonna be with my kids. I think people that put pressure on their children to do what they want them to do, you just trying to live your life vicariously through your child.
Okay, talk about it. That's the point I'm getting to. Because I don't think you're like that.
Yeah, and I know I'm not like that. Yeah. But it's like, that's the difference. I feel like it's people who be trying to get their kids to do what they feel like they missed out on or what they wanted to do with their life. So they like, okay, you got to do this because this is what I wanted to do. Right. And it's like, no.
That's not fair.
Nah, we ain't doing that over here. I want my child. When I have a child, I'm having my child to be who God put them on this earth to be, because realistically speaking, you belong to him, not me anyways.
Come on, Pastor.
I'm just being honest. No, that's how I feel about people. Like, nobody belongs to nobody. You don't, as a child, you don't even belong to your parents. Right. If you believe in a higher power, then you know we all belong to God.
Yes, and that's
God entrusted me though to raise you, right? To birth you and to raise you and to be responsible for you in this life, but I don't own you.
And that's what I say. I see a lot of that in people, like, when they have these children, they say, oh, well, this is what I want my kid to do. My kid gonna do this. Like, you don't even know. Those
are the worst type of parents ever. And I'm very thankful that I never had to deal with that. Like, of course, my parents had their opinions and they had things that they didn't want me to do or things that they preferred for me to do or certain life paths that they preferred for me to take. But it was never well, if you don't do things this way, I'm disowning you. Like, people really be out here disowning their kids.
Disown their kids.
The craziest thing I be hearing or that I've ever heard is when people be like, they haven't talked to their mom or they haven't talked to their child in 5 years. In what world would I not talk to my mama for 5 years?
Craziness.
Or would I not talk to my dad for 5 years? Like, that's insane. It's nothing that I feel like they could do
to make you disown
or that I could do to them that will make them that upset with me to not talk to me for years. Me and my mama can't even go a day without talking to each other.
That's a fact. You and your mama talk every day. Hey, baby, what you doing? You be like, hey, mom. Y'all talk every day.
And we don't even be talking about nothing. And we don't even be talking about nothing. She be calling me to tell me what she ate.
I'm weak.
Then she went to the grocery store.
I am weak.
She be calling me to tell me what she watched on TV.
Those are the best times,
my mama funny, though, because mama... She be just calling me, asking me the wildest things that I don't even be knowing that she be seeing.
Like what?
On the internet. Like, I don't know. It just be crazy. Like, she be calling me to ask me, did I see certain stuff on the internet because she seen it on the news.
That's how my mom used to be. She was definitely like...
Because my mom don't have social media.
See, my mom did. So she used to be on the shade room, sending me all the tea. Girl, my mom was in the know of the tea, child.
No, so I went through my Instagram this past weekend and I was like deleting posts just because I wanted to like clean up my Instagram and like delete a lot of old stuff. So I was like deleting posts and I came across this post that your mom had commented under, and we had just got like some new merch, and it was like a video, and I was wearing a hoodie, and she was like, "You better promote that shit." And I said, "Period."
Annie was a wild, wild girl.
And Will.
Annie was a wild girl. Okay, so we're going to get to the next topic. So your motivation to have children is you want the legacy and you want to be a mother. Like
I really want to be a mother. Yeah. Like, I feel like my life, I'm one of those people, I just feel like my life wouldn't be complete if I'm not a mom.
I'm not going to lie, though.
And I think family is important. Like, I don't know, I'm really close to my family.
Yeah, I'm family-oriented, too.
Family is important to me.
I'm not gonna lie though, I really was thinking about this morning because I knew we were gonna talk about this. I was like, bro, if I have a little girl, her closet gonna be laced up. Like when I'm old and I can pass shit down to her, baby, she gonna be the Don Jr.
Yeah, that's how I feel about my daughter too. She gonna have that shit.
She gonna have that shit. All right. Let's get into the next topic. What you got, little Drea?
Okay, so for this next topic, I really want us to talk about this. Me and my best friend be talking about this all the time. Because me and her be seeing the craziest stuff. Because she be on Twitter all the time, my best friend Lynn. She be on Twitter all day. Terrorizing people.
Facts.
She actually blocked from like a few blog pages.
I already know.
Yeah.
Lynn be wilding on Twitter.
Yeah, she be on there terrorizing people. But anyways, so, like, she just always be telling me about what be going on Twitter and stuff, because I don't really be scrolling the timeline like that. I'm one of the people I get on, tweet, and then
get off,
get off. So, like, she was just like, bro, people just don't be having no shame these days. People literally will do anything on the internet. Like, people just don't care about making a spectacle of themselves. They don't care about making a fool of themselves. Just anything for likes and retweets. Mm-hmm. Bring back shame.
Bring back embarrassing and telling people you look stupid.
Shame. People need to be shamed again. Back in the day, hoes used to be ashamed. And I'm not just talking about like ho-hos. I'm talking about everybody. Like, if you did something stupid or if you did something,
take your L in silence.
People used to be shameful. Like, niggas wasn't out here bragging that they had 2 and 3 families. They was paying hush money.
Yeah.
They was trying to keep that shit on the low.
Agreed.
Like, these days, niggas be like, fuck it, you can send it to the blog. What?
But you know what?
Bring back
God. And the girls are actually, I don't care what nobody say, the girls are leaking their close friends now. Y'all
think
may
they be leaking it?
I definitely think people be leaking their own close friends. I know, because we don't have shame in the community. We not shaming people enough. It used to be shameful to be fucking on another girl, man. Or it used to be shameful to fuck a nigga that was fucking everybody. But it's cool now. You get clout. You get followers. You get attention. Bring back motherfucking shame.
Like, yeah, bring back shame. I be feeling like, my theory on close friends, though, I just be feeling like people be having people in their close friends who you be thinking you cool with them, but you can't trust them. That's why I don't really post nothing on my close friends. I feel like Finsta in close friends is like people just posting a whole bunch of shit you don't need to be posting no way. That's why I be getting leaked. Because I don't understand the thirst for people knowing your business.
Right. I'm not gonna lie, I do have a Finsta, but I literally have 5 people on my Finsta. 5.
Can you enlighten me on like what's the purpose?
Because honestly, we all kind of do the same thing on our Finsta.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a little community. Like we be like talking about the men that we're dating and things that we're going through. And it's kind of like a little small community.
But what's the difference between a group chat?
Just because sometimes it just be like 4 a.m, you just post some shit. I don't know. But
yeah, I think all that shit, I just think it's like people be bring back shame. Like people be too thirsty to like post their business online these days. It's like, do people really need to know?
Now, I will say this about
everybody don't need to know everything.
Everybody in my close friends, like I'm cool with, I know, whatever, but I still don't even post. I have never posted like, I'll maybe post a hand or a foot maybe, but to post a whole nigga and y'all kissing and you know it's people in your close friends that you kind of cool with, but y'all not cool like that, it's either somebody in your close friends is hoeing you or you really just want the attention. Because I be seeing too many close friends.
Yeah, and and then I think it's so weird. Like, people be having people in their close friends who they not even cool with like that. Mm-hmm. Like, it's mad people who got me in their close friends and I met them one time. Mm-hmm. Or never even met them at all.
Right.
we just be talking to each other on Instagram, and then they got me and they close friends, and it's like, how did I get here?
Right. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm in a lot of people's close friends too that I don't really know like that, but they also don't post too much. They'll post
I be in people's shit who be posting a lot.
See, I be in people's shit and they'll post like a funny meme. Now, I am in some people's that they post a lot, and I be like, okay, this is a lot.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, my close friends, like you may get a little me about to, in my pajamas, a little thong pic, a little 1-2. But it's not gonna be no shit like, this is my man. Oh, this is what's in my bank account. Like, we gotta bring back shame.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that, because it's just like back in the day, niggas was not even telling people when they was broke. They was embarrassed. Like, people lights used to be getting turned off because they was scared to ask for money.
I'm weak.
I'm just being for real. People lights and people water was getting turned off. Families was using water instead of milk. Cause they was shamed, like cause they was shamed to have to ask for money for milk.
Baby.
And you niggas be posting all y'all business online. Like, I just don't get it.
You know what's crazy?
And maybe that's one area, because I don't feel like I'm very old school in a lot of areas. Mm-hmm. But maybe that's just one area I'ma always be old school with.
Oversharing.
Keep your business to yourself. Don't be oversharing. Take your L's in private. Yes. And I'm not posting like, people be trying to act too on close friends, like they be so mad when shit be getting leaked. Bitch, you posted that shit because you wanted it to get leaks. Like, it's certain shit, me at this current point in my life, it don't matter how much I feel like I could trust all the people, because I got like about 40 people in my close friends, but I barely post anything in there.
Yeah.
But if I post something that's juicy, I'm at a point where I know it's likely that somebody gonna send it to somebody. Even if I feel like I fuck with these people, right, and I know somebody these people, like, ooh, somebody gonna send it to somebody, and if they send it to somebody, you don't know who else they gonna send it to, and like that's how shit be getting spread. Right. Why are you so thirsty to post everything?
I agree with that, because I don't know. I think me and you don't even post that much on our stories. Like, all our stories, if you go look at both of our stories right now, it's like all like Poor Mind shit and Muse Beauty shit. Like,
bitches used to be shamed to be hoes. Like, bitches be online bragging about selling pussy and bragging about...
Did you see that post?
I did. That's why I'm talking about it. Bitches be online bragging about selling pussy. Hoes used to be ashamed to be hoes. They used to still have dignity and try to be dignified. Hoes used to call themselves ladies of the night, bitch.
Not a lady of the night. Now,
because they didn't want to call themselves a hoe.
Well, let me say this.
Because they was shamed.
I don't want to, well, let me be on the other end. I don't want to shame sex work. That's not what we're doing.
No, I'm not shaming it. I'm not shaming it. However, though, I just don't think certain things are to brag about.
Now, I agree
and
so
with that. That's what I'm saying. I don't, first of all, let me say this real quick. I don't give a fuck what none of you hoes do. With y'all pussy.
That drink done hit her. That spicy margarita in her ass.
I'm just being honest. I don't give a fuck what no other woman walking God's green earth do with they pussy. All I care about is my pussy. Like, so I don't care. It's
a very beautiful vagina, if I might add.
Thank you. You know, I try to keep it cute, whatever, you know. Got a little bling on it.
All right.
But no, for real, I don't care what other women do with their vaginas. So I don't care about sex work and all that stuff. That's not my business. But I just don't feel like some shit is like bragging right worthy either.
Well, let me talk about the post. The post was basically a woman saying sometimes she'll go to like a fast food restaurant or a retail store and she sees a woman so beautiful and she's like, what are you doing here? You're too beautiful to be here. Do you know what you're doing is low-key like trafficking? Like trying to convince young girls that just because they're beautiful, they should be fucking niggas for money? No, because a lot of times, bitch, y'all be going fucking through it. Like, I think a lot of times we need to be honest about what y'all be going through when it comes to any ratio of it, though. Not just talking about sex workers, but even with like women dealing with rich men. Sometimes, like, I hate this. I'm tired of people talking about, oh, getting your divine femininity and this is how you get a man. Cross your legs, let him open the door for you. Talk soft, talk
about when he left you in Dubai.
Exactly. Talk about that. Talk about that. Like, y'all trying to make it seem like it's such a pretty painted life and this and that. And it's like, at the end of the day, you can still, now all men are not the same with money. And I strongly agree with that because I do kind of hate the conversation that, oh, anytime you deal with a rich nigga, it comes with a price. No, that's not the case all the time. It's really not.
That's debatable.
I mean, but it's not the case all the time. That's what I'm saying.
It just depends on what you consider to be a price.
I consider if you're like extremely unhappy. If you're unhappy, that's the price. But not everybody's happiness is the same. Like things that may bother you probably don't bother me or vice versa. So just let people be. But honestly, stop trying to
don't let people be. Shame they ass. Bring back shame.
Well, when I say
that's the point of this conversation. Don't let them be. Shame them.
When I say let people be, I mean as far as like if somebody's in a relationship and they're not bothering nobody, they just want to, stay at home, be quiet. Okay, let them do that. But you hoes that's trying to like convince people, oh, you need to come sell some pussy. You too pretty to be doing that. Bitch, you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed. I don't care what nobody says. Maybe we might get canceled and get in trouble for this.
For what?
I don't know, because, we have to be inclusive and supportive of all. But I'm not gonna lie. I don't support all women. I don't support all women. Some of you bitches is dumb.
Bitch, all women don't support me. The fuck? They don't.
But I'll say this. I know they're gonna be in the comments like, what's the difference between y'all talking about BDBs and sex work? Let
me say this. Ooh. The difference is, and again, not to say anything is wrong with this. Do what you want to do, but I have never in my life personally sold no pussy. Like, I never gave no nigga no pussy in exchange for money.
Agreed, 1,000%. It was never like,
I'm not on here. So I'm not on this show promoting being a hoe. I'm promoting, I'm promoting you being smart, dating men that are worth your while, dating men that like you, dating men that do things for you. Mm-hmm. But I also feel like that's the bare minimum, is dating somebody that do nice shit for you.
Mm-hmm. And I think and I'm glad you said that, because also I want to say, we always say this a lot. What me and Drea say is not law. What Drea considers bare minimum might not be what you consider bare minimum.
Right.
Do what works for you. Let's stop living in this society where you let a woman tell you, oh, he didn't buy you a Chanel bag, couldn't be me. You not that girl. Stop letting other people, what they get, determine how you feel about yourself as a woman.
And people who say that type of shit, lame anyway.
Lame.
Like, that's corny.
It's very, very corny. So I feel like we need to stop trying to live up to other people's standards. This internet shit is fake. Y'all don't know what goes on behind closed doors in a lot of these situations. So I feel like anytime you're in a situation with a man, it doesn't matter what he gives you, what he does for you, if you're trying to please other people and you're trying to do what other people think you should be doing. If y'all break up, you should leave that situation feeling like, okay, you know what? I got everything from this situation that I wanted to get from it. Whether it was knowledge, trips, shit, maybe it is bags, whatever it is, y'all need to start living for you. And I say this all the time. I love this show, and I love that we can express ourselves, but y'all need to go outside and touch the motherfucking grass. Mm-hmm. Y'all need to talk to people again. We need to start interacting with people again and talking and understanding.
They need to touch grass.
Y'all need to fucking touch grass and understand that the internet is like, it's really low-key not a real place. It's just a place where people really vent, and I feel like that's why Poor Minds is different, because we not trying to fake no shit. Mm-hmm. We not trying to look like no, bitch, we telling you what it is. I'm telling you. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Even in the beginning of the show, yes, bitch, my shoes Fashion Nova. But let's play big bank, take little bank. Money good. I buy what I want. I buy what I like. Because sometimes I did feel...
Now, why you had to say all this?
Because it's the truth. Because you know why? You know why, though?
I'm trying to figure out where this is going.
I had to say all that because people will look at somebody and feel like, oh, she doing this, she doing this. Why she don't got on design, or why she don't... When the grand scheme of things, that shit don't fucking matter. Everybody lives for the internet. That goes back into what we were talking about. Like, women will feel shame because they don't have a Gucci bag.
friend, but like we have designer shit though. Like I don't.
No,
that's why I'm trying to figure out.
No, we do. That's what I'm saying. Like we do now. You know, in the beginning. No, what I'm saying is we always talk about how in the beginning, like we were focused on getting ourselves together. Like yes, we had designer shit. But that's not what makes us. If you look at some people's page, they designer down and they don't have shit to their name. All I'm saying is stop feeding into social media because a lot of these people who be designer down don't have shit and they're struggling to get their next piece. So that's what I'm saying. I agree with you 100% because, like I said, this ties into bringing back shame. Just because that girl...
Yeah, because that's what I was about to ask you.
Yeah,
I was about to be
it
like,
goes back
how do you feel about bringing back shame?
Bring back shame because that girl feels like these girls are missing out on life because she feels like she's winning because she got a Chanel bag. She feel like she winning because she can keep up with the other girls who got things on social media. Ooh, sorry, I stuttered a little bit. But what I'm trying to say is stop looking at social media and looking up to these people just because they have things. And if we bring back shame, like she said, these people wouldn't be feeling so fucking high and mighty just because you got a fucking Birkin or some shit.
No, for real. Y'all be wanting to post y'all business. Post the banks.
Post the bank accounts. Post the investments. Hello, post the...
Are you even... Do you have an investment account?
Do you even have an investment account? Do you even have and that's why I was saying bring back shame because you should be ashamed to be posting shit like, yeah, bitch, I got a brand new motherfucking Birkin. I got a brand new Chanel. You hoes need to be doing XYZ and you don't have a home.
Selling coochie not hard.
You don't have like you said, you don't have an investment account. You don't have your business together to where you can get out of selling coochie.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why when I, like, people don't need to care about that type of stuff when you see it online because you don't know what people be doing for their things.
That's all.
And the point that I was making is that if they are selling coochie, that ain't hard. Anybody could do that.
I can sell a little coochie now, and it's going for top price.
You should not want to, but you can.
I'm telling you right now, if this shit go down the drain, I'm probably going to sell a little coot. Just to, make sure I still got it. I'm just playing. Relax. I'm joking.
Okay, so now it's time to get into the bed.
Hey.
The bed.
Bow.
The bed. Bow.
Ty be getting us lit.
Facts.
Period. I love it here.
So, for the sex topic we want to talk about, is the dick a distraction from your goals? No.
And
I'll say why in a minute.
Okay, the wrong dick can be a distraction, but if you have the right man that's on your team and he's supporting you, why can't we fucking, and when we get fucked, talk about our goals and shit and you can help me? No, dick. Now, I will say...
The right dick be elevating me. I don't know.
The right dick will... Hello? The right dick will elevate you. Let's talk about it.
No, facts. I really do feel that way. I feel like when you fucking the wrong nigga, it distracts you from your goals. Absolutely. But if you fucking with somebody, because then too, if you really dealing with somebody who care about you, not even fucking them, like then you take the fucking word out of it. But
y'all making sweet
right.
love.
Well, maybe not even sweet love, but y'all are having intercourse. So
I want to fuck sometimes. It's strict in here.
You
gotta fuck your nigga sometimes. Like we can't.
I feel like the word fucking is so derogatory,
and it should be because it's nasty. You like the hot drink. You like it spicy. You want a little pain. You need to get fucked with the hot sauce.
I didn't say I don't be getting fucked. I just said that I don't know if I like to use the word. Sometimes.
Okay.
So yeah, I feel like if you having sex with the wrong nigga, then absolutely it will distract you.
Agreed. 1,000%.
Because he distracted. So why wouldn't you be distracted? You know what I mean? Because it's the wrong nigga. It's the wrong situation. But if you are dealing with the right person and y'all both care about each other, I don't see how sex is a bad thing. I think if anything, sex is like a mood elevator for a lot of people. It changes your mood. It puts you in a better headspace. Sometimes it actually makes some people be more focused. I've heard men say they get some good pussy or they have some good sex, like they be more focused the next day.
They bust that nut, get right on Microsoft Excel, bitch. I feel you.
No, for real. I'm dead ass serious. Like niggas be having well, niggas do be taking a nap. But I feel like as a woman, you sometimes get a burst of energy after sex.
Oh, I absolutely get a burst of energy.
No, me too. So I just feel like, yeah, sex with the right person is not a distraction. I think that if you feel like you are distracted by some dick, it's because it's attached to a toxic nigga.
And it's draining you. Yeah. And it's, because I'm not gonna lie, I used to feel like dick was a distraction.
Yeah, I don't feel that
used to feel that way. I'm not gonna lie. I do not feel that way anymore. Like, I feel like when you around the right person, not only are they putting you on game and educating you on stuff, like, but you just feel motivated. I like fucking with niggas that motivate me. Like, I promise, there's one nigga I used to fuck with, and I probably will never fuck with him again. And I say probably because you never know, you know, whatever. But
you know.
I don't know. But I will say, every time we have a conversation, he always put me on to something as far as like what I can do with my business and what I should do and things that'll help me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we always have that connection like, okay, this is what you need to be doing. And I'm like, that's why I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But even when we were fucking around, he was never a distraction. It wasn't distracting for me. He never tried to come in between what I had going on. It wasn't, because honestly, let's talk about it. BDBs can be distracting too. Take off work today. I'll give you some money. That's cool, but why don't you say, you know what? Go to work. We can link whenever we get off, but I would still give you some money.
Why do niggas be saying, take off work, I'm gonna give you some money? Tell me to take off work and you gonna buy me like 20 Amazon shares with that money. Don't give it to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Buy me some shit. I'm saying, if you, say you be like, take off work, I'm gonna give you $2,000. I'd rather you just buy me some stocks. Because a year from now, that shit gonna be done increased by 10% at least.
You know, I think a lot of times people want stuff right now. And I'm glad we're in the position that we are.
We need to be building wealth. You need to be building generational wealth. You need to be building wealth for yourself. A lot of people right now, y'all be having fun.
This tahini is so good.
What?
The tahini.
I know. We might need this for the next episode too. But a lot of people be so focused on the now and don't be focused on their future. You need to think about where you want to be 5 years from now, where you want to be 10 years from now, and your life and how you spend your money and all of these things need to be a reflection of that. By no means am I telling people to not have a good time. If you want to buy something or you want to do because me, if I want a purse, if I want some shoes, I'm going to ask my nigga to buy it.
It's mine or his.
Y'all thought I was going to say I'm going to buy it. No. So, now sometimes I do be buying my own shit. But most of the time, yeah, I don't spend my own money on stuff for real. Because I feel like I don't. What?
No, I'm saying, you talking about, I be buying my own stuff.
I do buy my
You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that with me, my girl.
It have been a minute since I bought my own anything. But yeah, but the point is, because the person I'm dating be buying me stuff, I use my money and I invest it every month. Every time that I make money, I save it before I spend it.
Right.
And I just think people need to think about those type of things. Like people, it's cool to buy yourself what you want. It's cool to want lavish things. I love nice shit. But just know, every time I get something, I put away something too.
Facts. And I will say, one mistake I did.
They like, you bitches whack. This supposed to be the sex talk.
This is supposed to be, but I'm not gonna lie, and let me say something before we move on. Let me say, the one mistake I do feel like I made is when niggas used to tell me to take off.
I miss when y'all used to talk about eating booty. Well,
I can't.
Legs.
If y'all want me to talk, I'm just playing. Let me not say, I just will say this.
She don't do that no more.
I really don't, because I don't even want to get into it.
We don't got to. I was just saying, they probably thinking that.
Yeah,
we missing you bitches was rambunctious and buck wild.
But this is the thing. We're growing and we want y'all to grow with us because we went through a lot of things, so y'all ain't got to go through that. And let me say, the one mistake I made was what I said earlier. When niggas would tell me to take off work and they would give me money, I would take off work and I would take the money. But the thing is, I should have still went to work and used that money for extra. You know what I'm saying? I would use that money it's like I went to work today and I would pay my bills and do that. No, still live your same lifestyle, but the money that the man is giving you, you should do something with it. Save it or whatever the case may be.
Well, I kind of disagree with that, because the only time that I would take off work, because if you not taking me somewhere, why the fuck you asking me to take off work? And I mean like somewhere like out of Atlanta. Right. Like if you not taking me out of Atlanta, why are you asking me to take off work just to go eat steak?
Well, no, I'm not gonna lie.
So.
When I was younger, it was like I was in Houston. I used to work at the club. I hated being there. So niggas like, oh, I'm in town for a weekend. And I'd be like, well, I gotta work. Well, we'll take off work, cause, you know, and then we would just be outside. But I was in my 20s, you know what I'm saying? So that was cool for me. I don't have to go to work. I'm still making my money, and I get to be outside with my nigga. Like, yeah. So I say all that to say, like, you can still take the money, but I would still, you know, try to live the same lifestyle, like, that you're used to living, but not try to like, oh, he gave me $2,000. I usually only make $500 in a weekend, so I got extra $1,500. Let me go get a bag. Don't do that.
No, and I mean, well, the point that I was making is just like, I feel like life is about experiences. So if a nigga gonna pay for you to be off work, the only way I used to be going was because
y'all left.
We was going somewhere. Right. So it's like, I'm gonna go experience this shit. So I'm not still going to work, but I'm gonna be smart with how I use this money. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Facts. Like that's the thing about life. You just gotta be smart with how you using your money.
Your experience is like maybe you want to go out the country because you done everything in Houston or you done everything in Atlanta. Some girls maybe they never been to STK. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, like, people's experience in life are different. So maybe she's like, okay, he says he's gonna come to town, he's gonna pay me to take off. We're gonna go to STK, then we're gonna go to Steak 48, or whatever the case may be. That may be an experience for that girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to enjoy
either way,
and
just don't spend the money on bullshit.
Yeah, don't spend the money on no bullshit. So I don't know how we got to that.
I don't know.
We are rambling today.
We were supposed to be talking about dignity and extraction. No.
I think we always ramble the week after we're a week off. No, I can't be your Batman because I be robbing. Okay, so item of the week this week. Mm-hmm. So I have the item of the week. So I have been back in my reading bag. I feel like reading is really have been saving me lately.
Yes, I love me a good book. What you reading, sis?
Honestly,
we need to start having a reading
the thing is, you read different type of books.
Reading Rainbow. That's what it's gonna be called.
You read different types of books than I do. So honestly, what I've learned that's made me feel better is like I like to have an escape.
Is that an erotica book?
It's not erotica. It's not an erotica. It's a romance book, though it is. It's a bestseller. It actually took me by surprise. Because like the first few chapters, I was like, okay, what's going on here? It's a book called 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. And when I tell y'all, I really got like immersed in this book. Like I could not stop fucking reading. Like once it started reaching the climax, oh my God, it's just so good. And I have the type of imagination, like, I imagine characters. And I imagine what they look like. And I really hope that they make this a movie. I really do. It's such a good book. It just gives me a little escape. So that I'm not gonna lie, those are the type of books. I love a self-help book. I'm reading a book right now called Master Your Emotions that's really good. And it's done wonders. Like, I've been working on myself, honestly, for like the past 3 months. I have really just like, okay, you do this, you do this, you do this, and this is fucking wrong. But how do you tap into that and admit that you're wrong, but not feel like guilt and things like that?
Sometimes you should feel guilt.
Yeah, you should feel guilt, but what I'm saying is how do you handle it without being too emotional and being irrational? So, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, so I like self-help books.
Yeah, I feel.
But I also like fiction, and I don't know. I like to read all type of shit. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really be reading romance like that. Okay, but I might read it just because
this is really good. Like I said, the first few chapters are kind of like, but it's just like a black girl. It's like a story about a black girl just trying to be like. And then it's just really good. I don't want to give too much away because if I start talking about it, I'm gonna give it away. But yeah, my item of the week is 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. If you're watching this or if this gets to you and you make a movie version of it, put me and Dre in there. We can play some characters, okay?
You can. Okay, so now it's time to get into
the bop.
The bow. Hey. The bow. Okay, what's your bow?
So y'all know I've been on my Afrobeat shit as of recently. The weather is starting to get a little warm because March is around the corner. So my bop of the week is by Philz, Pheelz. He's that guy that had that song, I Finished. He's like, bro, that's my business. So he got a new song called Stand By You, and it's like a love song. It's very romantic. I'm telling you right now, y'all listen to my words. You remember how Tim's was the song when you were on vacation? This is the peace that you cannot find. Phil's got the song that the girl...
Hits.
I'm telling you, and shout out to Tim, she won a Grammy, the first Nigerian female artist to win a Grammy. But Phil's has a song called Stand By You, and this is gonna give the vibe of, record the vacation that you want because you want a vacation with your nigga and he in love with you, you in love with him. Even if it's not real love, that's what y'all feeling in the moment. So yeah, Phil's Stand By You, that's my bop of the week.
Okay, so my bop of the week, y'all know I be loving like a feel good, you a bad bitch type of song. So Ice Spice got this song called In Her Mood. I love that song.
Is that you a Spice cabinet?
I love my Carrot Top queen.
Annie? You love Annie Zone.
I do.
Okay.
No, see, don't call. Not
That's why they call her Annie.
We ain't gotta call her that.
It's a hard knock life. Like.
Anyways, I love that song.
Okay.
I love In Her Mood. That is my shit.
Is that the one where she's like, big boobs in the butt say plump?
Yes.
Okay.
If I was bitches, I hate me too.
Yeah. She be having some
what? That is my song. I love that song. It's so cute. It's such a little girly anthem.
Okay. Shout out to Ice Spice.
I fuck with that song.
I would actually like to have Ice Spice on the show.
Me too.
We'll reach out to little Ice Spice. Bring her
You
back.
ain't trying that hard calling her Annie.
I did not call her Annie. They be calling her Annie. Annie was cool.
The orphan?
Yes, she got out that hard knock life. She found her a BDB, but a big daddy baller.
Now it's time to get into the bed.
We already did the bed, bitch.
I mean...
Exactly.
I was just trying to switch shit up.
I got fucked up.
No, she don't. I was just trying to switch shit up.
What's up, y'all? This your girl, Lex P, and I have a very special announcement. Well, I already announced it, but I'm gonna let y'all know again. We are going on tour. It's starting in June, y'all. Look, we announcing it extra early so y'all got time to get your tickets. No excuses. We got LA, Philly, Chicago, Atlanta, Houston. Now, listen to me, because I know how y'all get. We are still adding dates. I repeat, we are still adding dates. But if you see your city right now, go ahead and get your tickets. If you don't see your city, don't worry, we still coming, okay? So make sure y'all go to www.poorminds.com and get y'all VIP meet and greets. We outside, poo. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And I got some really good news for y'all.
Yes, period, y'all. We are about to revamp our whole Patreon.
Yes.
We got so much new shit coming soon for y'all. Like, we about to be doing challenges. We about to be doing vlogs. We really about to be dropping a lot of exclusive content for y'all. So if one episode a week is not enough, y'all about to get some more content on Patreon.
Yes, y'all be saying, oh, make the episodes longer. I need twice a week. Well, this is your opportunity to see us twice a week. And also, you're gonna get a look into our lives and know what's on a personal level. So make sure y'all sign up at patreon.com/Poor Minds. Sign up today. There's different tiers. So if you want audio only, you can just listen. If you want video and audio, we have that too. And also we have a top tier where you get exclusive access to merch, shows, all that good stuff. So go to patreon.com/Poor Minds and sign up today.
But now it's time to get into our favorite segment, Ask Poor Minds at gmail.com. That's ASKPOURMINDS at gmail.com. If y'all have any questions, y'all know, send them in. Let us know your testimonials. Let us know your questions.
Okay, so before we get into Pour Your Heart Out, y'all know we have the voicemail segment. The number is going to be right here at the bottom. The number going to be right here at the bottom. Listen, we really want y'all to leave voicemails, but this is not an advice line. We want to hear y'all get things off of your chest. What do you want to see more on Poor Minds? Or tell us a story, something, but this is not an advice thing. Y'all are leaving voicemails. That's what Pour Your Heart Out is for. Y'all still need to write in and do the pour your heart out. But the voicemails are something completely different. Y'all need to vent. Y'all need to tell what y'all love about us, things like that. But it's not a question. So I'm going to leave the number again, and we're going to try this again because we don't have no voicemails because y'all just been leaving questions. It's not a question thing, okay? All right. Me first or you first? Me? Why would he give the long one to me knowing I can't read?
Want to switch?
Actually, you being nice today?
Bitch, I'm nice every day. You're not nice. Question number 1. My sisters, first and foremost, congratulations on all of your most recent accolades that you've made with your platform. I've been a fan since y'all used to argue on the couch on Wind Down Wednesdays. I couldn't be more proud, and thank you for being my safe space out of all of my friends in my head. All of them. Now to my question. Please forgive me for the length because I feel it is important that I provide detail for perspective.
Okay.
I am 28 years old and a gay male who is in the military. I've been in the military for 9 years and I have a lovely 13-year-old daughter. Wow. The first and only time I ever had sex with a girl was when I was 15 and she got pregnant. Fast forward 3 years later, I enlisted so I could provide what I thought would be stability for her and I ended up falling madly in love with my husband and getting married at 19. Unfortunately, trigger warning, my husband committed suicide in 2021. It was a hard time for me because I still had to make sure that I was present for my daughter while trying to hold his family and myself together. I've been in therapy for the past 2 years and feel as though I'm ready to date again. With my late husband being the only man I've ever been with and the only other parent my daughter has had, I feel a sense of guilt even thinking about it because I feel losing him was equally traumatizing to her as it was for me. I noticed our bond has been slowly deteriorating, which could just be teenage angst, but it was ways he could show up that I couldn't. I feel the need to find another partner because being her sole provider with no help has been a hard adjustment, especially with the schedule and deployments the military has me on when we move every couple years. With my husband there, it was a familiar face at all times with support. Any man I choose to be with will have to know my daughter is my priority, but dating within the gay community today, you could be in love today, about to walk down the aisle, and the next day, they are back live and in color on Jack'd, the gay dating app. Which I know will trigger her separation anxiety, and I don't want that. The separation, not the app. Do y'all think I should wait until she graduates from high school before I open her up to the possibility of another man entering our life, knowing that there is a possibility of them leaving? Or how would you guys navigate with the situation? I know neither one of y'all are parents, but any advice would be appreciated. I love y'all, and thanks once again.
Okay, so I actually have a different perspective on this because I think I have a perspective from the child's point of view. So when I was very young, I think I talked about this before, my dad passed away when I was very young. And my mom got into a relationship with somebody that's what I knew as dad, like I knew him as, what you looking for?
The other envelope, but you holding it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So she got a relationship with this man and they were together for a long time. They had actually got engaged. Like this was daddy to me, Mm-hmm. This was all I knew. So when it wasn't, he didn't, commit suicide or he didn't pass away or anything. They just ended up breaking up. And it didn't so much take a toll on my sister, but it took because my sister remembered our dad, so she kind of knew the difference, and I really didn't. I don't remember anything from my father, so my first father figure was him. So whenever they broke up, it took such a toll on me, and it took me a long time to get over. And honestly, I realized that in therapy, like, a lot of my issues go back to that, of having, feeling like people just always leave, and they don't try hard enough for me. Like I always feel like people are gonna leave. So it comes into a lot of my personality traits. So I will say this, what my mom did that I feel like what helped me is she worked on our relationship. Because it wasn't about who she was dating and making me feel comfortable about who she was like, at the end of the day, I'm here. I'm your mother. So maybe I might date somebody, maybe it might work out, maybe it won't. So I don't think you should put the pressure on the person that you're dating, because you said that y'all were kind of growing apart and you felt this is the time for you to work on y'all's relationship, because at the end of the day, she's your responsibility.
But I have a question. What do you think that he could do, though, to help the situation more? Because you said that y'all did that, but then you still feel that way as an adult.
But yeah, I still feel that way, but it wasn't like something that hindered me. It was just kind of like affecting me like in my dating life and how I navigated and how I treated like people in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I had serious trust issues, but it wasn't like hindering to me like as a child. I would just kind of be like sad sometimes, but me and my mom got like this.
No, right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you think he could do to where, because I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I don't really know what to say. But like, what do you think he could do to where she doesn't have those problems as an adult? Like it doesn't hinder her in her dating life, in her other relationships?
I think for me, and I will say this, very lightly because, like I said, my mom was an amazing woman, but my mom also had, trust issues and dating and with men and things like that. So honestly, I think a lot of that stuff kind of like trickled down to me. So that's another topic, but I feel like you just have to talk to her, have conversations. I think sometimes people think your children are too young to handle certain types of conversations. Mm-hmm. So you can tell her, hey, you know what? You're gonna meet somebody and you're gonna fall in love and they're probably gonna hurt you. But that doesn't mean the next person can't come in and love you and you can trust them. You cannot let your future affect, you cannot let your past affect your future. Mm-hmm. And my mom never told me that. Right. So for me, it was like, we had a lot of conversations, but we never really had conversations about like love and how to navigate the dating scene. Mm-hmm. So, but what she did that definitely helped me is she was there. Like, I didn't care about her having a boyfriend or not. Like, she definitely dated after that, but I didn't get so attached. It was kind of like, oh, hey, you're cool. We can be friends. At her service, one of her exes actually showed up and I was actually really happy to see him. It was never any weird situation. So I think now is the time that you really just embrace her and develop a stronger relationship with her. Because that's the only thing you can do. Because you can't, obviously you said, I don't know how the gay dating scene is, but you said it's craziness. So you actually would be hurting her by trying to bring somebody in to kind of fill this void.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't necessarily think you should wait until she graduates from high school. Right. I think that you should just wait until you find the right person. Don't be bringing nobody in just because you feel like somebody needs to fill the void.
Because that's never going to happen.
Whenever you bring somebody in, bring in a person who you feel like it's a good fit and you really love them and y'all have a great connection and you feel like you want them to meet your daughter and build a relationship with her. Mm-hmm. That's the only way that it's gonna work. You know what I mean? Right. I feel like do things when you ready, but I don't think it's a certain time limit. Like, I don't think you should wait until she's in high school and then be like, okay, I'm ready, because this might not be the right person. Right. If you meet the right person next year, you just gonna wait.
Right.
So
that's the best advice we can give, Chad.
Yes. So, yes.
Wait, I got question number 2. I didn't read yet.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
We got one last one, y'all. I know this is a long episode. We dragging it. Okay, question number 2. Hey, Drea and Lex. When I tell y'all, me turning 25 was just a turmoil for me. My love life is trash. I'm still not working my ideal job, and I'm pregnant. Yes, pregnant. Especially pregnant by a man I don't even like for real. Him and I are cool, but do I see a future with him? I think not. I made my appointment to get an abortion, but I feel like this situation just added more trauma to my life. I discovered my depression at 21, and I feel like life be beating me up. Like, God, can I catch a break? Sometimes my depression really sinks in because I realize I'm getting older and I need to stop making reckless decisions. What advice do you have for someone like me trying to still cope with the fact that with getting older, overcoming depression, and actually trying to enjoy life? Does life actually start to get better after 25? Regards. I don't know.
Absolutely.
This is our poor gay brother. This is from a man. Wait, why does it say your poor gay brother and it says pregnant? Well, I don't want to, you know what? Maybe that was from the bottom of yours. Yeah, it was from the bottom of yours.
Okay.
So this is a woman.
Life absolutely gets better after 25. I think life gets better as long as you have the mindset that it's going to get better. Yeah. To me, that's what it's about. I feel like, life is not over after any age. You can always make your life better. You can always work on becoming a better person, being healthier, having a healthier mindset, changing character flaws, changing different things about you. Like, and your circumstance with you being pregnant isn't gonna make your quality of life any different unless you choose to let it make your quality of life any different. There's plenty of people who, she said she was gonna get an abortion, right?
Yeah, she did say that.
So, whether you choose to have a baby, whether you choose to get an abortion, those are all your decisions. But I think life gets better depending on your mindset.
Yeah. Life
so
is
it's
what
up
you
to
make
you.
it. Yeah, life is definitely what you make it. I feel like somebody
you have to be optimistic, not pessimistic.
Facts. I feel like somebody who struggles with depression, I used to let depression kind of cripple me. And I used to have this woe is me attitude, always feeling sorry for myself. So for yourself personally, you have to learn how to navigate your depression. And I say that is because, I give myself time to be in my feelings and feel certain feelings, but I don't give myself too much time. Okay, you went through these emotions, now what's step 2? So you need to learn what works for you, and you have to learn how to navigate your own life. Going back to what we said earlier, find things that make you happy. Stop looking at on the outside on what you think you should be doing, and find out what makes you happy. Like you said, you want to stop making reckless decisions. And, a lot of times, a lot of the decisions, and this is so unfortunate and crazy, a lot of times people make decisions because of the people around them or what they're seeing. It's not really something that you want to do. And that's something that I learned in a very young age. So don't let people pressure you. If you going out and you don't want to drink, don't fucking drink. A lot of times people be like, oh, I hate drinking, but they let their friends pressure them and taking shots or whatever the case may be. I'm just using that for an example. So, and getting older is such a blessing. I feel like I have changed so much in this past 3 months because I decided in the new year that I'm actively working on myself. I'm actively admitting my flaws. I'm actively knowing that I'm not perfect, and I'm accepting those flaws, but I'm also working on them. Nobody is perfect, and it's a blessing to get older. Some people don't get to see 30. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't get to see 40. So getting older is a blessing, and it's inevitable. So you just need to learn how to navigate it.
Amen. All right. Well, thank y'all for listening to another episode of Poor Minds.
And we about to sing
it's
today.
karaoke time, period.
Stay tuned.
I don't know what we singing, but we about to sing something.
Oh, I know what we singing. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And we are here to talk to y'all about GoodDayScents.com.
Yes, I love me a good candle. And Good Day Scents candles smell so good. And they're soy-based candles.
My fave. So there's
Delicious.
nothing better than getting your house super clean, mopping, sweeping, all that good stuff, and lighting a candle. And let me tell you, my favorite scent is Black Love. I like to manifest that in the air because that's what I want.
Yeah.
And so...
it's vanilla. I feel like you can never go wrong with the vanilla candle.
I mean, it's fall time. That's the kind of scents we need. So also, you can use code POUR, that's POUR, and get 25% off of your order.
Yes.
So go to GoodDayScents.com and get your candle and use our discount code and have your house smelling good.
Listen, you punk motherfuckers.
What we do? Yeah.
Hey, man, check this out. April 30th, we're going to Denver, Colorado.
Yes, we is.
Three-headed monster, man.
At the Bell Cove tour. We gonna be at the Bell Cove Theater
Cause you know, three-headed monster, like you a monster.
Yeah.
And then I'm a monster, and then
Okay.
Chico a monster, and then it's
And we put it all like in one little dragon tail. Dragon tail.
No, some shit harder than Dragon Tail.
Oh.
Like some Dragon Ball
But
Z
you know, Dragon
type
Tail had
shit.
like two-headed monsters. We just added another motherfucker on
Nah,
it.
they got nah.
Oh, okay.
Just like in
Well, nah, not Dragon
Nah, but yeah, Denver. See, it's the weed. It's the Denver weed that we gonna be on when we go to the Belco Theater.
I hope it's
April
good this
30th.
time.
Man, yeah, so check that out. 85 South Show. Me, DC Young Fly, Chico Bean.
You know
Come
it.
to a theater near you. You got the laugh, right?
No, baby, no, baby, no, baby, no.
Ooh.
No.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, sing it. If you take your love away from me,
I'll go crazy.
No.
I'll go insane.
You got the first verse? Sing it to Andrea. Hey, yeah. Go ahead now.
You've got your problems, baby, and I got mine. Let's just spend it all by putting it together, yeah. 'Cause when you say you love me, it don't mean nothing. If you can't, you be there like you used to be, yeah.
I'm searching for the words to make you realize that I really, really want you to stay. Oh, tears of frustration I hold inside, but if you walk away, you'll make this grown man cry.
Don't leave.
Ooh, sing it, girl. Don't leave me, girl. Please stay with me tonight. Oh, we kind of hit that. Don't leave me, girl. Please stay with me too. If you take your love away from me, I'll go crazy, crazy.